Oh man, Impact Wrestling, the greatest wrestling show in the world. All right, this is the first Wrestle Room with Impact. I got all my Impact gear. The only thing I'm missing is a hat. Let's get a little hat action going on. Wait a minute. Ta-da! All right, so we're here. We got the voices in Randy Orton's head. We got Nate, Dane, Mia Mullins, and Shane with us today talking about Impact Wrestling. This is the last episode of the set of previous tapings before new ownership and a whole lot of chaos is about to happen. So we had a lot of action tonight. We had, three title matches?
Three, yep.
Yep. So we'll just go in order.
Well, four if you include the exhibition of gold.
Yeah.
Expedition.
Well, the title wasn't on the line. I think. I don't know.
Oh, I
think
think it was in all those matches. I thought it was title versus title. And all
the TNA tag titles were on the line because they handed it to them.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. All right, so kicking off, we had Rosemary.
Also the X Division title.
They had the X Division title on the line.
So we're talking about Shane. All right, so we go from Rosemary and Jade. It is the last knockout standing match. Pretty great match. Pretty good start to the show. Definitely a great option, I think, having them kick it off. And Rosemary retained. So that'll be good. Of course, Jade, this is her send-off match, I'm pretty certain. We'll have two send-off matches, at least guaranteed tonight. So Rosemary retained. It was pretty good. We had steel step
lots
power
of
bombs.
Crazy spots for a chick match.
Yeah, steel, trash can, power bombs. We had, I think, kendo sticks. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff for that. Then after that, we had a Cody Rhodes Moose went out there, trash talk Cody Rhodes because of what happened last week when he just kicked him. And Cody Rhodes went and attacked Moose. They fought for a long time, but it was great. I don't know about you guys. It was great. Brandy Rhodes had to tell him to stop. Cody Rhodes got so angry he threw Josh Matthews. The whole locker room
came out.
Yeah, he threw Josh Matthews across the side of the ring. It was wonderful. And Josh Matthews sold it during the Jesse Goddard and James Storm match. Thank God. Did James Storm win that, right?
I hope.
I can't remember. I believe he won.
I think he did.
It was the most forgettable match of the night.
Yeah, because I was more worried about the commentary at that point because
yeah,
over here name dropping about every commentator on the planet.
He said he was better than Tony Schiavone, Jim Ross. He said that he hopes Don West doesn't come back. Just for the simple fact that none of them could take that spot for 3 minutes, be knocked out, get back up, and do commentary with bruised ribs. Josh Matthews,
although,
Josh Matthews.
If we all remember back in time, Jim Ross got set on fire.
Yeah, he got set on fire. This is back when they put commentators on fire. So that occurred. After that, we had Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett. Trevor Lee's going to win. Because why wouldn't... Andrew Everett's not getting that belt, sadly, at least right now. So that happened there. In between this, we had the Hardy build-up. They went, Brother Nero fed the mules. Then they went to a flea market. Then they went to Maryland Championship Wrestling and got
the
NWA tag titles. So they got those titles, and they're part of their Expedition of Gold. It's kind of curious, though. Yeah, it's kind of curious, though, because we don't know if this is actually their send-off or if there's going to be something next week. Because if you've been following around with all the TNA news, Hardys are gone. And same thing with Maria and Mike Bennett. I guess they are gone now also.
They had a little thing tonight. They had a little... Maria and Laurel Van Ness did.
Yeah, they had a little wedding thing. Laurel was just crying. She had her face. It was like a week after.
She was drinking a bunch of beer.
Yeah, it was a week after. Champagne, not alcohol consumption.
Pounding the champagne bottle all night.
Yep. Oh, man, would you look at the time? What time is it?
It's mail time!
We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
I want you to say that every episode now. It's mail time. We upgraded this week. Dane, you happy?
We got a letter now.
Yeah, SOB. Alright. It's not actually a letter still. It's something else. But this week's letter comes from the anonymous TNA management. Hey there. I know I haven't been on screen for a while. I know you're probably missing Aiden O'Shea, so tell your little Cuban friend, I'll be back. Sincerely, anonymous Impact GM. Oh, I don't know why my phone's blowing up over there, but oh. So, thanks, anonymous GM. We'll see you next week because that was confirmed. The anonymous Impact GM will be showing up next week. Shh. We know who it is, but shh, because we got a friend there who's watching it right now. Also, Galloway dropped the belt to Moose because Galloway's gone also. So, a good match there also. And that's about it. Main event time. You guys all watched the main event with me. Of course, some of you jumped in, jumped out for this review. But the main thing we all watched together was that main event. Tell me what your thoughts were, everybody. Just
I'm not impressed by Josh Barnett at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was very forgettable. Josh Barnett is not great.
Yeah, especially when Josh Barnett was like, "I've seen better out of Lashley. I'll get better out of him."
This was a very TNA Dixie-ish move. Hey, I'm gonna bring in a guy that people are that I'm gonna hype the hell out of, that no one's really gonna care about, and he's not gonna be able to deliver the way I want him to.
Yeah.
This reminds me of all the reasons why I don't like TNA.
It reminds me of every other MMA signing they ever brought in.
Yeah, Rampage Jackson.
Rampage, the King Mo.
King Mo. There's another one. We're missing someone big.
Tito
Ortiz. Yep. Lashley retained, but if you are like me and you have friends that go to these tapings, fun fact, Josh Barnett actually won the title. And then it was reversed, and Lashley beat him.
So
however, they edited that
out
of the actual taping, or the taped footage. So that's very interesting. So technically, Josh Barnett is not champion at all, whereas before he technically would have held it for like a couple seconds or something. But that's definitely something good to think about, is that they were so not into it during the tapings that they also cut this part out. So, all right, everybody, here comes the time. My phone is just blowing up over there. I don't know what's going on. But we'll go down the list. Dane, what would you give Impact tonight? Shoot us out a number. Of course, 0 to 10. 6? It's fair. It's fair. Faber, what'd you give it?
7.
7. Marsden?
Nate, that's a very high rating. I'd give it probably a 5.5 because nothing seemed to jump out at me. The TNA is going to miss the Hardys.
Shane?
5.
5. Mullins?
6.5.
6.5. I'm actually going to have to disagree with some of you guys on this one. Just for the sole point that I did enjoy the Cody stuff. I enjoyed the first hour of Impact. The second hour I wasn't too crazy about.
It really went downhill. That's the issue. They should have done it the other way around, where all their fun stuff was at the end.
Yeah, I think Cody Rhodes should have attacked Moose after he got the belt, because I think we're kind of seeing that, hey, we don't want Cody to be world champ because, no offense, he's not reliable because he doesn't show up to every single taping, which bothers me. But, Grand Impact title if they keep around. So I'd give it definitely like 7.5. I don't think it was that bad. Maybe a 7.25. But it just went downhill. That's the only big problem. Knockouts. They kicked butt tonight. That's the big thing. Knockouts kicked butt.
That's very true.
Cody and Moose. Definitely a good story being told.
Yeah, the knockouts definitely did a lot of carrying the show, which is not something you usually hear.
No Davey and Eddie at all. So there's that. No Sienna and Brooke. There's that. A couple other side things that just weren't there. Of course, Abyss and Crazy Steve. Where the heck are they? So we'll see you guys.
There was only James Storm as it pertains to DCC.
No, Kingston and Bram I think was there because they
did they both show up?
Yeah, they interfered. They interfered, or I think just Kingston did because Kingston interfered and Goddard's hit him.
I don't think I saw Bram.
So see you next week at Impact with the new management.
Fucking brilliant.